Buenos dias and good morning, senor, senora, and senorita. This message comes to you from the heart of DONN as we travel at warp speed toward the dawn of humanity. Well, I got a story for you. Yesterday, Saturday, we closed a chapter. We started doing the I Am Divinity Instant and Permanent Transformation. We started with by donation, and then we did that for about 5 months, and then we did by contribution, and we did that for a month or so. But we had to call it a close yesterday. Don't know how many that we took through the process over that 6 months. And Giancarlo and Lisbeth there every step of the way in the process as we did it in Spanish as well as English. And then yesterday was the final chapter. Finally called it a close. And so that was a memorable time of all the people that got to experience that transformation. Anyway, one of the things that happened was there was a client, one of the clients, and the reason I bring her up is her age, because so many times I hear people say, well, I'm too old to change. This is, you know what? I had my fun in the sun. Yeah. Well, guess what? Yesterday, as I was going through and just talking about the whole process, about leaving our toxic identities behind and embracing the identity of our divinity. And I said that I wanted to share one of my most memorable moments in all that 6 months, both in the English and the Spanish version. And it happened to be in the Spanish version that stood out for me. And it was a lady that was 73 years of age. Her name was Alejandra. And she had a trauma happen when she was 3 years of age, and she spent 70 years walking through life believing that she was not good enough and that she was not loved, and that she didn't have any value, even though she gave birth to 4 children and she had grandchildren, all of that. And yet, that's what she was walking through life with. And she was so heavily burdened. And I was telling them how we were able to find the trauma and reverse the process. And I told them that, you know, when we did it, and I had asked her how open her heart and her center was, and she said, infinito! And I asked her what size her worth energy was. Infinito! And I said, and what are you afraid of? Nothing, I'm invincible! Yeah, we're talking about a 73-year-old. Yes. And lo and behold, as I've just finished telling everybody about how she was the highlight for me in both of those all the way through, didn't she come on the call? Oh my goodness, it was divinely orchestrated, to say the least. And so I got to ask her all these questions. I said, oh my God, Alejandra, I was just telling everybody how you were my highlight. And we had this wonderful, wonderful chat. And she ended up sharing once again. I asked her what size her heart energy was, and she said, infinito. I was like, I was in tears. I truly was in tears. Yes, I was in tears listening to that. The fact that her daughter took the program, the fact that 2 of her granddaughters took the program was absolutely stunningly amazing. Yes, absolutely stunningly amazing. And I tell you this, that that's what this is about. It's about these kind of miracles. That's what this is about. It's about miracles. Everyday miracles. Everyday miracles. And Alejandro was the miracle, the biggest miracle of them all. What an exciting time. So, you think for a moment that your life is over and there's nothing you can do. That is simply not true. That's a lie by the ego. No matter what age you are, you can find your delight. You can find your divinity. Yes. Yeah, it's there. Age doesn't cover it up. No, age doesn't cover it up. It's there as if it was yesterday. So, anyway, we're off on a new chapter. The focus now is, we're doing transformation on global transformation on September 22nd, 2021 in Montreal, Canada. Yeah, 4-hour transformation of humanity. That's what we're doing. That is exactly what we are doing. And so I need to save my energy, single focus. This is where we're going. And I'll be doing a few one-on-ones and a few small specialty groups before by the end of July, and that's it. The rest is a single focus on that transformation on September 22nd, 2021. So find out more. Just put in Transform with Dawn, Dawn with 2Ns.com. You'll get all the information you need right there. And I encourage you to do that. You'll be one of the very excited ones to participate live on September 22nd. Yes, 2021. Isn't that exciting? Imagine you being one of those Alejandras. Imagine that. Imagine getting your life transformed after 70 years of being in a rut, of believing you were this or that or the other thing. Have that all gone in a couple of hours, in a few hours. Yes. So I invite you to have the courage to stand up to your ego. Say, not today, ego. You're not in charge of my life today. I am. And I'm stepping into my divinity. So there you have it. You have yourself a magnificent day. And I tell you, you know this. You are absolutely divine. And you are absolutely powerful. And it's time for you to step into that power. It truly is. It's time to step into that power. Yeah, that's what you're here for. And in that, stepping into that power, you will find that you have superpowers. You will find that you have superpowers. Yeah, powers you never even knew you had. Yeah. So, no time to waste. No time to waste. You'll be able to register possibly by Wednesday, Thursday at the very latest, to be one of those fortunate ones on that call. Yes. So, once again, transformwithdawn.com, Dawn with 2 N's. You'll get all the information you need. Yeah, it's all right there. So take care. Have a magnificent day. And no matter what has happened in your life, no matter how toxic it is, no matter how bad you feel about you, know this. You are absolutely divine.